Good evening. I'm Catalina Bird, and I'm here joined by Doni Glover of Be More News. We are at the Rendezvous. Good evening, Mr. Glover. How are you?
Good evening, Miss Bird. How are you?
I'm
good.
Fantastic. Feeling riding high and empowered and inspired by the women you brought here tonight. Tell us about tonight's event and how you put this together.
Well, it was a we thing. Let's get that straight. Between Marcia Jews and James Bond here at the Frederick Douglass Isaac Myers Maritime Park and Museum, a lovely facility, between Karan Brace, between people like yourself and Ramona Harry there with the catering and bring all the great food in, Mr. Eric Rich. It was a we effort, and we used our resources to do this event specifically designed to help empower women, and it meant collecting women from Baltimore and Baltimore County and women from Washington, D.C. and Prince George's County, somewhere in fashion, somewhere in health, somewhere in law, somewhere in consulting, somewhere in governmental services, somewhere artists, and have entrepreneurial art stores like Be Framed out at 8115 Liberty Road. And of course you, Catalina Bird. And it was an opportunity just to network, and there's so many people that I get to meet and know, and it's just an opportunity to bring them together and so they can meet each other. Is that right, Marcia Jews?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
As usual, you are always on top of the industry's needs, and we appreciate you and all that you have to do and all the commitment that you've made to our community. Thank you, Be More News and Doni Glover. Touche.
Power to you. Any other questions?
Yes. What time will I hear you on the air on Tuesday, and on what station?
I'm an hour before you. Everybody knows what time. You come on at 11 o'clock. I come on at 10 o'clock. WOLBbaltimore.com or 1010 AM WOLB in Baltimore. Radio 1. The show is called Empower Hour. We are the longest running show in Radio 1 history. All of Radio 1. I think at last check they had 185 different markets. Ours is the longest running show, 11 years. So special thank you to Diane Bell and Michael Preston, who made it happen in the beginning, and now Ann Bostic and Dr. Charlie Simmons over at Sojourner Douglas College, who keep it moving.
Now, just in case anybody gets tired of hearing us run our mouths, where can they read our compelling editorials that both you and I write? The Glover Report and the Bird's Nest are where?
Well, the Bird's Nest is on CatalinaBird.com. Now she's on Global Grind. I don't know if she's on Be More News anymore. I haven't seen any writing. If you see Catalina Bird, please let us know. But of course, BeMoreNews.com. As a matter of fact, March we had 889,000 hits. April 1.1 million hits. And so we're getting into that 1 million month average. Right now, as of May 20th, we're at about 540 or 550,000.
Till this video goes up there.
Maybe 600,000. Trying to get another million. Trying to get the hits up. 30,000 unique visitors over the past couple of months. But it's all about us working together. Between Baltimore and D.C., a $45 billion market in annual disposable income. Can you imagine if we just spent a portion of that with each other? And in Philadelphia, Marcia, that's another $75 billion.
That's serious money.
D.C., Baltimore, Philadelphia. That's a lot of money. And if we don't start circulating it, more than anything, what are the children going to learn? You know, what example are we leaving for them? Not just politics, but we need the economics, the political economy, the interrelationship of politics and economics. Politics, the determining of who gets what, when, and where, and economics, the allocation of scarce resources. I want to thank you, Catalina Bird, for all of your support, and to all of the mentees who have gone and done some phenomenal things. Bobby Marvin,
Hassan Giordano, Lance Lucas,
Kanika Feaster, Lance Lucas, digital systems, all of us. And it's really more than anything, Kat, it's about passing the ball. There's so many people who don't pass the ball to young men and young women. We sit back and complain. So I'll leave you with this. We read in the papers and hear on the air of killing and stealing and crime everywhere. We sigh and we say as we notice the trend, this younger generation, oh, where will it end? But can we be sure that it's their fault alone? Are we less guilty of placing their way so many things that lead them astray? Too much money, too much idle time, too many movies of passion and crime, too many books not fit to be read, and too much evil in what they hear said. Too many children encouraged to roam, too many parents who won't stay at home. Kids don't write the movies, they don't write the books, they don't paint gay pictures of gangsters and crooks. They don't make the liquor, they don't make the laws. They don't make the cars, they don't make the bars. They don't make the drugs that muddle the brain. It's all done by older folk greedy for gain. Delinquent teenagers, oh, how we condemn the sins of the nation. We blame on them. But By the laws of the blameless, the Savior made known. Who is there amongst you to cast the first stone? For in so many cases, it's sad, but it's true. The title delinquent fits older folk too. My name's Donnie Glover of BeMoreNews.com. Big ups to CatalinaBird.com. And On Point radio show comes on 11 o'clock. What's the web station?
CatalinaBird.com/radio.
Good deal. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com. The news before
the news.
Where we uncover